During these troubling times, some school children continents away from each other are trying to make sense of what's going on in the world and understand each other's cultures. NBC's Carrie Sanders has more.
And to the republic for which it stands.
School begins in one classroom.
Under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all.
And in another, half a world away. Their words, the study of the Quran is good for Muslims. 2 classes, 2 different lessons, 2 very different countries. At Via Vista Elementary in Albuquerque, New Mexico, students use Macs and calculators to learn math. At this small schoolhouse in northern Afghanistan, the world's oldest calculator's in use, a simple abacus. Backpacks hang neatly at Via Vista. In Trujillo, students use the packaging from the U.S. military food drops to carry their homework. If they do not know where America is, raise their hands. Everybody who raises their hand knows nothing about America.
Where are you from?
I'll show them here.
Okay.
When there is a sun here in Afghanistan, it's nighttime, moon here.
If you've never
In Albuquerque, a similar show of hands. Students who had never heard of Afghanistan before September 11th. 2 worlds and no way to understand the differences. But newspaper photographer Josh Trujillo in Afghanistan helping bridge that gap.
The reason I took this assignment, I'm almost on a mission, I would think, in a sense, because I think right now many Americans are incredibly angry with what's going on, and a lot of that anger seems to be focused here in Afghanistan right now.
Armed with a digital camera and laptop computer, for weeks now, Josh has emailed pictures to his newspaper in Seattle, but also to his hometown of Albuquerque. And in Miss Lena Rose's 3rd grade class, Josh Trujillo, now a link to understanding.
And then he had to come all the way down here, and he was going to go to this town right here.
This week,
His words shared with her class of 9 and 10-year-olds.
I stayed in a building that looked like a barn.
I think it's our duty to show them a little bit about Afghanistan, to show them that it's not a terrorist-ridden country, that there's actually, regular people here trying to lead regular lives.
Helping Josh tell the story, 10-year-old Vida Nazir, a little girl from a dusty village in northern Afghanistan. He met her while doing a feature story on children.
I just answered their questions.
Vida reads and speaks English, so it became easy for the kids in New Mexico to email her questions using Josh's computer. The first email asked, do kids in Afghanistan have candy and other treats?
Candies and biscuits.
Later on that evening, she's working with her mom on writing the letter to you. So she was typing on his computer, and it took her a long time because she's not used to the computer. Hello, I am Vida. I am 10 years old. Sometimes I wonder about the children in peaceful countries, if they have nice books and a nice school.
In Afghanistan, 95% of the children never go to school, never learn to read and write. 10-year-old Narquez, whose 2 uncles have been killed in battle, is among the few getting an education. But here, halfway around the world, she wonders what life is like in the United States. Her question? Is there war in America too? In New Mexico, answers.
We are at war because we had the Twin Towers for a long time and they wrecked into them on purpose.
They don't like us. They don't like what we stand for.
The United States and its military mission are a mystery over here. All the children know is the United States is bombing.
Please write us back.
But now, just as the children in New Mexico are learning about Afghanistan, Vida Nazir is learning about the United States. Each night, she practices her English.
His father would beg his mother implore.
Like any child, Vida has big dreams. She hopes to someday become a doctor, to help the sick, she says, not the wounded from war. Her dream begins today with a message of friendship.
Hello, New Mexico from Afghanistan.
For today, Carrie Sanders, NBC News, Trujillo, Afghanistan.
Oh, she's so adorable. We'll be back with much more of Today right after this.